Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Cities Skylines. We are looking over the city of Grugville, which started as a simple main street with some residential areas and has grown into a massive town over here, along with a built-up, high-density residential and commercial district. Both with immaculate parks. We're well known as a city for the parks that we have. Both Crest Hill, a massive north-south park here, and another north-south park, Kent Hill, in the middle of our little kind of built-up area on this side of the river. It's pretty cool what we have going on. Now, we were talking about what we wanted to do last time. I think I want to build this into more residential, or I want to do something down here. I think I want to do another like big city area. But first, we want to build up some industrial. You can see we got a lot of demand for industrial. We got 152,000. And I was thinking about starting some fishing. So, when we look at our city, we have a huge salmon stocks across our river. There's some cool stuff over here, and there's more salmon over here. It looks like some anchovy fishing as well. But, oh, and there's a tiny bit of anchovy fishing here. Maybe we'll do something with that. But salmon is the planning. So, for that, we need a fishing harbor. And you can see a fishing harbor's got a little road that comes off of it. So, I want to build a fishing harbor over here. This doesn't produce pollution. It does make some noise. And then there's also fish farms that can be set up. Oh, and then you set them out. But see how those fish farms, they don't touch where the salmon are? So I don't know if salmon farms will work for us. We'll see. We can then build a fish market that sells the fish. And we can set up a fish factory. They'll take our fish and turn it into canned salmon that can be sold here. So that's what I want to do. The problem is road access. So I don't think there's enough room here to build road access to this area. Maybe there is. I mean, it is right by the highway. Maybe we don't need that much road access. We'll see. There's also this rail access, which will be handy later. But for now, yeah, let's not do something wild. Let's stick with what we've got here. I was going to do something, but I don't want to. Change my mind. So my little interchange that I made here is pretty large in comparison to the space over here for us to build that kind of overpass. But we might have to, because I don't want to disrupt the highway. So we might have to build an overpass. The problem is this train track being in our way. So I think we're going to have to move this train track a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move this train track over. This is going to be expensive, I think. Because the other option is that we put like roads that go up into here. Well, maybe this overpass will service both the top and bottom. We, of course, have an area down here. But I don't want to disrupt train traffic completely. What I want to do... Where are trains? Trains, planes, and automobiles. Trams, metro, trains. All right. So train, track. Can I not build track? Oh. I have to... Is it one of these stupid things? Oh, it's one of these stupid things. Okay. That's, kind of dumb. This is going to cost us some cash, but... Like, if I have to do it, I'll do it, game. So we're going to build a useless train track up here. 45 grand for that thing. We're not even concentrating on this. I just have to be able to build train tracks. That was... I don't know why it does that. Why it wants to make our life difficult. We have a train here, obviously. So what I want to do is I just want to curve this road out. Like, so I think I want to get to like here. I mean, this train track up a bit. And then I want to go off of here. And I think I want to curve it over. Like, let's just get it kind of straight. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I want it to come... Oh, I want it to be its own natural curve. I want it to come down this way. And then back over to here. There we go. That just curves that train around. Yes, it will slow the train down, but that's fine. That just gets it out of our way, so we can do a little bit of work here. Now, what I'm afraid of is when we put in an overpass as close to this, I don't know how bad that's going to negatively affect our traffic, but we're going to give it a shot. So our overpass over here, for a major overpass, we use a 6-lane road, and this has been working pretty good for us to get traffic there. So I think I'm going to stick, because this is going to be a major overpass for the city, I think I'm going to stick with a 6-lane road for the overpass size. Just because I think that's going to help future plan it for us. So here, I think I want to put it right here. And this is where it's going to get a little wonky, I think. So I'm going to put it in right here. Okay. And then we're going to pull it over 2460. And then we're going to pull it over 2460. So there's our basic overpass. And then some very basic highway ramps on and off. Keep these on straight. That seemed to have worked last time pretty well. So I can put it here, actually, but that looks a little steep. I think I'm better off keeping it that length. Does that look the same as the other? Did the other... yeah, it looks about the same. So, same thing. Of course, the other highway was a little more curved, so... But this is just a basic overpass. This is nothing too exciting. Let's make sure this is facing the right way. Okay, basic overpass complete. Now it needs to come down here, and if I'm going to have traffic coming in and off of this, and we don't know how much traffic this generates, I think we're gonna need a roundabout. Like, there is no option for it. So, if I come down, and I don't want it to look super steep, I need to come to there. So that brings us to there, and then, oh, that's not straight. I don't know why that got a little, I don't know why that got away from me there. Somehow I let that get a little wonky. Straight? Can I get straight? Can I? Oh, it's trying to get to other guides, that's why. Alright, there we go. That keeps us straight, not too crazy on the height. And then let's get our base road. You know the drill. And then we'll just do it right about here. Feels good. Like, there's just no reason not to use a roundabout. I'm actually thinking for our next big residential area, I know that we made our roundabout, you know, village. The roundabout village that's right here, that's all roundabouts. What I'm thinking, though, is I think I want to do, like, a big financial district somewhere. I don't know if I want to do it over here or down here. But I think it's got a kind of a crazy hill on it. I don't know if I want to do it there. This is flatter, might be easier to do it in. Maybe we can come off of this overpass. I think I want to do like a really big roundabout in the center is like the centerpiece of an area. And maybe have like a big financial district around that centerpiece. And and go off of there and figure it out. This does have this giant rock, which I'd like to keep. I don't think they'd want to tear that big rock down. Same as I want to keep this down here. But back to it. Let's go here. We're going from 3 lanes. Yeah, we'll use the same way we've done before. We'll use a 3-lane highway road to do our major roundabout. There we go. And then we'll do our collector off of this. So back to our medium roads. And we'll do just... Well, again, we're sticking with bike lanes. There's no reason not to use them. And we'll go this way. I mean, we'll just go straight with this collector. I don't think there's... Well, there's no reason not to curve this collector later. But I think if I just go straight with it right now that way... And I just go straight with it right here... That gives us a lot of options for this beach. And if we want to curve from here maybe going forward. But I think that gives us a lot of good options there to start. So we want our 6-lane road to keep going down into this. I've lost my 6-lane with bicycle again. Every time. Now we might change some of our bicycle policies. I mean, this bicycle lane, for example, doesn't make sense. Because where are they going to bike to? But later on, it might make sense if we have stuff built up here. I mean, maybe maybe we could do that up here. I want to do industry over here, I think. But anyways, let's not get too distracted. Later on, we might change our policy when it comes to bike lanes. Just because we might start doing more transit. And we might start getting into buses or something. Because we are getting pretty spread out. And some bus routes, I think, would really benefit the city. But for now, what we've got are our industry that we want to do. So we need to paint up an industry district. I'm pretty sure this is the right way. I can't just... Or can you just build fishing without having a district? Like, does it just do its own thing? Yeah, I can just build stuff. I guess I don't have to, Huh, okay. So I don't have to do that. Okay, so... You know, we have limited... We have a limitation of where we can get this salmon. So we can't do fish farms right now. But I don't think there's any reason to allow these power lines to get in our way. This was just a need for that cemetery to get power. I think I can just as easily... Without interrupting any or causing any problems, I can just bring this over from here because we're not currently zoning over here. So that solves that problem. And is this still connected via power lines? It is. It is. Okay. So, industry of fishing. So we have fishing areas. So we build these. These don't cause any pollution. They just make noise. Okay. So if I build, like, one here. I think we put in 3 of these. I think 3 fishing... How malleable are these? I can't, like, link those up, right? So I'm going to have, like, a wonky road... that connects them, and they probably can't be too close together would be my guess. So I probably have to like go like this, and I probably have to put another one. Let's stick it all here. Let's keep it all in this area like that. Okay, so we got 3 fishing places. Kind of messes with the topography. But, you know, I'm going to be okay with that for right now. I don't think you can avoid causing a problem. We could probably slope this a bit. In fact, I want to try that out. So, slope. So, if I slope this, am I doing anything? Okay, yeah. I just want to get rid of this. That big old hill there just looks a little wonky. I just want to smooth that out a bit. How's that look now? Yeah, that's a little less wild on the back of those roads. Let's do that here. Kind of just, again, get rid of that crazy rock look. If I slope up and down like this. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, that just looks a little better. And this one is nice and smooth. So we'll probably have to slope some roads. But if I can connect these together. So these look like they just use some kind of two-lane. Like it's just some kind of two-lane road. So we'll stick with the type of road that it uses. So if I'm connecting here to there, yeah, we're just going to smooth that section. And then I'm probably going to have to freeform draw this a little bit. Like I'm going to have to, because I don't want it to go out to the water. I think I'm going to have to do something like that. And then we do a little I mean, this is almost dead on, actually. Yeah. Okay. So let's just go ahead and upgrade that road to our two-lane bicycle path. I don't need a median. Just standard. Can I upgrade the road that the, See, I can't upgrade the road that it's on. That's kind of poopy. So we might have to do a little bit there. So I can either loop. I think what I want to do is I'm going to connect this to here. I think we'll probably have to do a pretty sharp right turn. I think we're going to have to come off here. Like this. Which is fine. And then if I... Can I get this to... That doesn't look too wild. So if we connect that way, and then if I put in another road here... How wild is that curve? Oh, that's not too bad. So that gives us two ways for traffic to get into... What is happening here? Oh, parked cars. Again, the parked cars... Can I upgrade this? This is a two-lane, one-way road. Is there a version of this that doesn't have parking? Okay. I can put in sidewalks. I think sidewalks are fine here. Yeah, it just visually... I want to clean up that parked traffic look. So I just don't like the parked traffic on that road. So a little thing here, 6-lane. This is just visually. Oh, that's right. We couldn't do that, but we could probably... What's wrong here? Hold on. Hold on, my friends. Okay, that fixes that. And this is my 6 lane. There we go. Fixed. Taken care of. And then we probably need a bike path from here to here. While we're at it, I know we're getting distracted by this, but you know how it goes. You know how it be. So there's a path that actually does both. I think I saw, but I don't see... No, I guess we'll just do a bike path first. Well, bike path on the outside. No. I don't want you lined up with it. Snapping. Stop. So, bike path here. Bike path here. Perfect. So that gets us a little way for them to come together. And then we'll give them a pedestrian path too, so maybe they can avoid using the sidewalks to cross here. So we'll do a standard pedestrian path like that. Do these just have to meet in the middle? Did I do something dumb? Oh, 1, 2, 3. That's what I did. Really? This is not going to work out? It's going to have to be kind of wonky? Well, that's fine. I'll live with it. It's good enough. That really does look bad, doesn't it? That looks so bad. There's something wrong here. Something's gone terribly wrong. Hold on. Hold on, friends. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay. Yeah, this just can meet in the middle. Like, if that's 40, and this is 40. Okay, that looks good. Good-ish? No. Why does this not line... Oh, because these don't line up perfectly. That's why. But that path just looks so bad. Can I put this right next to you? Like, am I allowed to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I could hide this with a tree or something. Just so it doesn't bug me too much from space. Okay. Far away, that's fine. I can ignore that. That cannot bother me. So that gives us a bike path between the two. And then we can have bike paths that continue on, and you can bike all the way into the city pretty much. What we have to watch out for is where we've used these highway connections. Like, if I'm doing a highway connection, it stops the bike path. There is, however, 6-lane one-way road, 4-lane. Is there... Okay, 3-lane one-way road. Is there a 3-lane one-way road with bicycle path? Ah, okay, I think this is better for us here. Because that keeps the bike path going. So let's do this around the entire city real quick. We'll check our existing junctions while we're doing this a minor upgrade. doesn't seem to be breaking too much. We do have to fix this, though. What's in the way? Like, why is that not connecting? Again, don't like perfect get in the way of good, Grug. Come on. I'll deal with that later. This section of road continues to be just the biggest pain. Like, oh. Where is... There. It's a little wonky. I'm not going to spend forever on it. That's silly. This stays 6 lane. This just needs... I need 3 lanes here. I need the same... That's good. And then up here. And there's something in the way. I don't know what it is, but we're going to fix it. Oh, it's so aggravating. It upsets me greatly. I actually can probably, like, freeform draw this better than the game can. This hours of this. This is my nightmare. Okay, I'm not going to lose my mind over this. We can come back and fix this later. Let's get back to the project. This is silly that we're doing this. This is pure silliness, Grug. Come on. Okay, from a distance, it's not too bad. I can live with it for now. Alright, so we've done all that. Let's just check our intersections and make sure that stuff looks good. It kept all of our rules. It kept our rules, it looks like. Yeah, things look okay. So this didn't break. Oh, it broke this. Of course it did. Anything else break? No, that looks good. Did I break? Is this what I broke? I had to break one really good. It was up here. This one's broken. This is going to be broken. This is going to be real broken. Why does that not see that as a junction? There we go. There we go. Alright. Again, that's a disaster, but I'll fix it later. Back to what we're doing. Fishing industry. How does the fishing industry work? I don't know. Apparently it works by putting a bunch of parked cars where I don't want them. Like, that's its main way of doing things at a Buddha Pier. Which is real nice for it. What do you mean you're not connected? Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. There we go. Alright. While we're here, before we forget. Okay. Fishing industry is started. We've got some guys here. We've got traffic. We need water service, which we can pull in from over here. And we're going to need to pull in electricity, which we'll pull in from that area as well. So yeah, so we'll pull in electricity from here as well. No problems there. That works. And then, how does fishing work? Industry, fishing. Once a fishing harbor is built, use the fishing route tool to create a looping route on the water, starting and ending at the same fishing harbor. After created, the harbor starts sending out fishing boats. Route length affects fish yield. Okay. So we go here. So there are 2 connection points. And I guess, like, we freeform this up into the... Like, I assume this loops out this way. And then we loop it back in. So, like, there's one, and then we have... How is this not connected? I don't understand how this isn't connected. Oh, so it's some stupidness happening here. Okay. Hold on. Alright, that's connected there. Is this not connected here? Is that the problem? Or does it have to be... Like, I assume it has to... I don't know why the music stopped, but... Oh, because I paused it, because I'm an idiot. Because I'm a moron. A dumb. Okay. What's wrong with this? Why does this not work? Like, hold on. If I do this... So does this one work? Okay, this one works. So it's something to do with the curve tool. That's the tool that we use to draw this. Is the problem. Let's try again. And let's just do straight lines. Alright, I don't get why that one works there. And the other, again. This... Huh. You can build that above water, eh? I was about to say, that's crazy. So this one works. Is this one just cursed? Why does that one work and this doesn't? Is it too long? Like, is this just too big? Is that the problem? Like, if I get rid of... If I get rid of... Oh, see, this isn't actually connected. Alright. Okay, so is this just not connected somewhere? Is it a shaping problem? Is it that they can't get under the bridge problem? Is that it? Okay. Something to do, maybe the bridge was blocking the path. I don't know. But we have got some fishing boats that are out and about. This is producing fish. Let's see. Now that we are actually producing fish, where do we sell that fish? Let's see how that goes. So we sell... So we have our fishing harbor and a fish farm. Anchovy, salmon. Oh, okay. So specifically salmon. I see. So, but then we have the fish market. So if I put the fish market, it's going to make some people happy. I don't think you would have a fish market in the middle of this busy downtown, like high-rise area. But I could see them putting the fish market in over here somewhere. Maybe Old Town is like, hey, let's put a fish market in right next to this parking lot. These on Hemlock Park. Yes. Yes. A big old fish market right there. Right next to the pollution area. And right next to our parking lots. Look how that matched in kind of perfectly. Look at that. That's probably going to produce some traffic. We'll see what happens with it. But now we've got fish trucks in use. No freight trucks. Fishing route efficiency 80%, 100%, 0%. Okay, these are starting to work. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll just let that run. Man, that took a lot. Let's see what this does. So, they're going... We're producing fish. We're producing fish. We're producing fish. Not too bad. So you don't need giant long routes. You just need a couple. And then I'm assuming... Well, here comes the cops, but... So there goes the freight truck. So this zooms up here, heads towards the highway. Oh no, it took the back roads. Okay, past the cemetery. Then it zips across here. Roundabout. Old Town. This is getting backed up a little. Heading towards Hemlock Way. And then heading back. Okay. How do I on, no more following. Cool. So how does this look if we look at the fish market? People are here. Operating normally. Fish sold last week, 70. Cool. And it seems to be full of workers, so we must have enough fish for it to be working. What that means, did I leave a little bit of nonsense out here. So we could set up some additional... Like, I think this could come over this. And we could set up some anchovy fishing here. Oh, but see, this kind of fluctuates a bit. Okay, the water sometimes spills into there. Sometimes doesn't. Let's look. We still have a lot of need for industrial. We have a lot of money. So let's talk about this industrial plan for up north here. So actually, why don't we do it? We'll do it over here. Because we have this road. Like, let's use this as the basis for what we're going to do. So this is a 6-lane road with bikes. And we're going to run it over the rail. And then we can run rail underneath it. So that's the first thing. We'll make it so it doesn't interrupt the rail service here. This is probably going to be a busy area. So let's leave enough room for rail to grow if I need more tracks. And then let's get this down on the ground level. With a nice smooth slope so that trucks don't go super slow. How's this? Oh, we got problems. What is this doing that's a problem here? Is this a traffic light? Oh, that's what it is. There's a traffic light here that shouldn't be here. That's the problem. That's the way that should be. This might get redirected. We'll see if that fixes anything there. This seems to be running smoothly. That is, yeah, so that's getting cut down. That was just a bad intersection. We didn't make a bad intersection over here, did we? We did another little joiner road. That seems to be going okay. So, if we're going to build out this way, and we're going to put in industry and rail, let's say... Let's just plan this road first. So... I'm going to bring this road out, and I'm just going to do a big curve, I think, this way. Or do I want to go just straight? Let's just go straight. And let's have a roundabout and a roundabout is what we'll do. And I think what we'll do is the peanut roundabout. If you've never seen these, the area I live in has got a couple of these. And you say to yourself, what is this nonsense? What is a peanut roundabout? Well, I'm going to see if I can make it. So the peanut roundabout. We start with our basic roundabout shape. Right? But then we have the same distance. And then we have another roundabout shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. And so you have your standard. I'm probably going to do this wrong, but it's okay. So you have two tops like this. And then the peanut part of it, it kind of does this thing where like this comes in and then goes back out like this. So it looks kind of like a peanut or like a barbell almost. So for that, I'm gonna need the curve tool. And I'm gonna go right to the middle, and then I'm gonna go up 2. then I'm going to go... So something didn't... I didn't go right to the middle. That was the problem. How do they... Whenever I see this, it is such a perfect thing of beauty. How can I make this a perfect thing of beauty? So, where is the very middle of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our middle. Is this one square right there? Like, that's our perfect middle of that barbell. City's not falling apart, right? Oh, that's we need workers. Whatever. Okay, so if that's the middle, that doesn't feel like the middle, though, visually, is it? It is. It's gotta be. I'm not... No, it's not. See? I'm an idiot. Hold on. Hold on, folks. There's the middle. Okay. So that's the middle part. So the middle part should be straight. And then, I think I want to curve from here. That's a little wild. Yes! Okay, okay, that's how I'm going to build it. Okay. And then... Got it. So now... we just need our little bit of road right there. Perfect. Upgrade tool. We'll make this our 3-lane one-way road with bike. No, we're not going to play that game. You know, game. It's not funny. So this little part was a problem right here. Okay. Nope, one node only. One node only road. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to having this monstrosity built. Was it worth it? I don't know. Is it cool? Yeah, of course it's cool. There we go. This is... yeah, why can't I... there we go. Why can't I flip this road around? just weird how sometimes you can't flip a road the way you want it to. Stop it. Alright. We're almost there. Okay, why did this break? Ah, that's why. Okay. There is our peanut roundabout. Beautiful. Well, that took a long time to build. But it's just really an extended roundabout, right? And then you can do roads that go off and curve out and off and curve out. And then, you know, we can go off and curve out this way. So that gives us a nice, cool little roundabout structure. How's the fish market going? Where's my fish market? Selling 30 a week. Can I see it here anywhere? Fish. We're not making money. We are spending more money fishing than we should be. So that's a problem. So I don't know why. Probably because we haven't built any canned goods yet. So, let's, next episode, work on creating our big industry area here. We get this connected to rail and become rich, shall we? We'll see. This might not be enough fishing industry is the thing. Like, it appears... Oh, okay, it's all based on how much fish you can get. So once we catch more fish, we'll unlock better things. Got it. So we just need to get more fishing done to unlock that. So pretty simple the way this works. Is there any other... Yeah, just these fish farms and then this fish factory. So we'll get that sorted out next episode. Seems like a good goal for us. So until then, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends, how's the power? We're good. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, we hope to see you soon.